iFanboy at New York Comic Con 2012 is brought to you by Seagate. I'm here in Artist Alley with Ryan Stegman.
Hi.
You have an amazing body.
Thank you.
I hear that you draw comics. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna ask you real questions about it because it's actually interesting, and we're gonna get through this. Damn it.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me about I Draw Comics.
It made me rich, and it's a book about how to draw.
What did I just tell you?
It's a book about how to draw comic books, but it's got templates in it, so you work on the templates in the book. It just gives you a focus and a direction. If you complete the entire book, you will probably be a better artist. I can't guarantee that, but I would imagine that you would be.
So when the book is done, you mail them into Marvel or DC or wherever, and you say.
And you get work.
Right. That's how.
They put you on Fantastic Four.
So when did you come up with it? You were working with a friend of yours, and
Right.
how did it come about? How did it get started?
Well, Matt.
You thought I've got time.
Yeah, Matt is one of my best friends from growing up, and he went to. We were both, always drawing and whatever. He went to school for automotive design and industrial design, and when he got done with school, he wanted to make a book about how to draw cars. So he did so, and it was actually very much like the I Draw Comics book. And then after he finished that, he realized that he could do that with more things, because that was an incredibly successful Kickstarter as well. That one made like 50,000. And so he approached me because I draw comic books. And
Are you the I?
yeah, the I is Ryan Stegman.
Right.
It might as well be called Ryan Stegman Draws Comic Books, or Ryan Stegman Presents. But anyway, so he talked to me about it. I hesitated and then didn't hesitate once I saw how cool the I Draw Cars book was, and we put it together. So
Now, when you were a kid, did you have the Marvel tryout books or the How to Draw Comics the Marvel way? Were those
I've had any drawing book that's ever existed. I'm obsessed with how to draw books. As a kid, the How to Draw Comics the Marvel way book was great. Still that's very relevant always. And there was like a Preston Blair animation book, just like all those things. As a kid, I read those. And then as I got older, there's one for more adults, because you can't have a kid looking at a bunch of naked women drawings. But
we call it anatomy.
Yeah, exactly. And but I got to think about where I'm going to hide those when my son gets older. But anyway, I've always been a junkie for that stuff, and so I just distilled the information and used what I thought would help, and we put it into the book. So
Now, it was a pretty successful Kickstarter campaign. A lot of people get right to the wire, but I think you blew right by the thing. What did you think was going to happen? Did you think, oh, we'll probably make the goal, or what were you expecting when it started?
I expected to probably make the goal by the end, right? And I actually tried to talk Matt into asking for less, but we technically would have been asking for less than we needed.
Right.
But I was just like, well, we'll just cover the rest. If we ask for 8,000, maybe we'll get the 10,000 anyway, and then we'll have covered the goal. And I just wanted to make sure that I made the goal, because I would feel really stupid if it didn't make it. But we made the goal in the first day.
You had that indie comics mentality, I think. Just maybe they'll buy it. I don't know.
Well, yeah. My self-loathing told me that it was going to be a complete disaster, and everybody was going to be laughing at me. So, but it didn't work out that way.
Now at the same time, we're a little ways away from it, but you're about to do. You're going to do Amazing Spider-Man now.
Superior Spider-Man.
Superior Spider-Man.
Correct.
It's better. I hear it's a different Spider-Man. Is that? Can you comment?
I can't really comment. No.
No, not at all.
But all I'll say is this: it's not what people think. Mm-hmm. I get a lot of questions on Twitter. They're all way off base, and it's probably going to be the defining story of Dan Slott's Spider-Man run, which I think will go down as one of the great Spider-Man runs. Mm-hmm. And it's really awesome. So
now you've done Spider-Man, but you've never had like a good long run on it here and there. But it surprises me. I think of you, I'm like, you must have a long, amazing Spider-Man run in your past, but this is the time.
I did the one issue, and then that's what got me then Steve Wacker, the editor, liked what I did on that a lot, and I kept telling him I want to do more of this. And then he called me one day and he said, "Hey, I have a job for you," and it was Scarlet Spider.
Right.
And I explained everything that was going to be happening with that and how that was going to work out. And that was last year at New York Comic Con that was announced. So that's kind of like 2 years in a row I've had some sort of Spider-Man #1s. But I did that for a while. And then when I got offered the Fantastic Four thing, I was happy to do that, of course. But at the same time, I knew it was only 3 issues.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, what I really want to do for you guys is a long run on Spider-Man. That's what I've always wanted to do, and that's after I finish this, I'd like to do that. And then they called me a couple weeks later and said, "All right, we've arranged it. You can do that." So,
well, that seems like that was the thing that you've been working at. So what are you going to do then? Like, what would you want to do going forward? I mean, I know like you probably want to stick on that for a long time, but like
I think I'm probably going to kill myself.
Wow.
Well, I've done it.
Yeah.
No.
You're just gonna walk away like Todd Marinovich.
Yeah. What a weird reference.
I watched the documentary,
it was
but
good,
I knew
right?
you'd know.
Yeah, it was an awesome documentary.
He was like, "I'm done."
Yeah. Well, his dad was a shithead, right?
Well,
I'm a shithead.
well, your
I'm
dad.
a shithead dad.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at.
But I'd like to own some of my
I need
own
to walk
stuff.
away after Todd Marinovich. I just gotta go.
I would like to own some of my own characters, create my own stories, and so that would be the next phase. But I'm hoping to do this for a long time before that. So.
Well, all right. This was much better than your other ones. I don't know why you're better at this now.
Because I've got a much bigger ego.
Yeah. But also the self-loathing, so it's a delightful melange.
Yeah, I swing wildly from irrational self-confidence into completely irrational self-hatred. So,
Yeah.
But I think you caught me at a good time. I must be liking myself right now.
This is the guy that we want to see. So
Yeah.
Keep it up.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, Connor, what's up?
I don't think this is an iPad.
It's not an iPad. That's a Seagate Goflex satellite.
It's not. So it's not. What does it do?
You can put a bunch of media on it, movies, pictures, music, and you can stream them to your digital device. This has a Wi-Fi signal, sends it all out there, so if you have an iPad or an iPhone or lots of other devices, you put the Seagate app on there, and you can access all that media without filling up that device. And it's great for traveling, or if you've got kids and you need to give them something to do, or if you're at this convention and you just want to escape for a little while with a flick.
So I can put a movie on here.
You can put a lot of movies on there. That's a big old hard
What about
drive.
a song?
Yes, yeah.
Can I put a movie and a song?
You can, yes, you definitely can do that.
Where's the screen?
That's going to be the other device.
I see. So I put a movie or a song on here, and I do this, and I hear the movie or the song?
Do you hear something right now?
I hear the ocean.
Yes, then that works for you.
So where can I get this?
You want to go to Seagate.com/iFanboy. iFanboy viewers can get 10% off one of these or the other stuff going on. And these are really cool devices, very useful. And once Connor figures out how to use it, you will also appreciate it.
I don't have a pocket.
Yeah, you have Trinity. You want to use one of your other pockets.
Oh, I
It
have
does
a
fit
pocket
in
here.
pockets. Yeah.
Oh, it fits in my pocket.
It does.
It's warm.